Good morning, world. I hope you're feeling bright and happy this morning like me. It is B12 day. You know how this goes. Once a week, I take my B12 supplement. This one, HIIT B12, is made by these two twins from the UK who actually moved to Melbourne a couple of years ago. It's their own product that they made, and it's by far the best B12 that I have come across. I can't get it open. So I just take like one syringe full and then I pop it under my tongue and I hold it under my tongue for, I don't know, 30 seconds, a minute. Now that my B12 is out of the way, it is time for the most important part of the morning, everybody. Caffeine. And yes, this is yesterday's leftover coffee. Do I care? No, I'm not gonna let it go to waste. That would be sacrilegious. Don't forget to froth the milk. This step seriously makes coffee about 10 times better. Just saying. If you don't have a milk frother, are you even living? I don't think so. And now we go and we enjoy outside. Actually, while I've got you here, out in my yard and we're having my coffee, let's go look at this exciting project that we have underway at our house. Granted, just taking into account this project started before stage 4 lockdown restrictions came into place. So outside we are having a deck area built in our backyard, and as you can see the framework has gone up, and over in the corner there where all that wood in the wheelbarrow is going to be a garden bed. We're also going to have a pergola built. Eventually there's going to be a sauna out there as well, and it is going to be the most epic summer hangout spot, you guys. It is so cold outside this morning. I sat out there for probably like 10 or 15 minutes and then I had to come back inside because my hands and face are going numb. Anyway, I'm gonna go feed the dogs, do a couple of things, and then I will meet you back here for when I make my breakfast. So I've decided for breakfast this morning I'm going to make the vegan take on scrambled eggs. So it's like scrambled tofu, and I'm going to do a Mexican version. So I got out a bunch of things that I think I might need to make it, and we will just see what I come up with. Okay, so what I've got in this bowl is my firm tofu that I mashed up using my potato masher. Silken tofu would probably work better for this, but I didn't have any. I also added in some chopped up purple onion, and then I have some sourdough bread from Baker's Delight, which I'm going to pop in the toaster and get that going. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil to this fry pan. Grab my tofu and my onion and just chuck it in. And I'm gonna let that fry up a little bit before I add any spices to it. So what I'm gonna add into my tofu once it's cooked a little bit is some dried onion powder. And also I have some smoked paprika here, which I'm gonna pop in there as well. Now I want to make a sort of like a salsa mix to go in with my tofu. So I'm going to combine some of this chipotle sauce, some sriracha hot sauce, and then also some of this organic salsa. So I'm just gonna chuck a little bit of each of them into this bowl and then just mix it up. And now I'm gonna pop that mixture in with my tofu now that it's almost finished cooking, just to heat up the salsa so it's not cold on my toast. Okay, I've got my toast here ready to go. Gonna pop some avocado on it. And now I'm going to add my scrambled Mexican tofu on top of my toast. So this is Mexican vegan scrambled eggs. And of course, having the tofu in it, it does have a lot of protein. Right, I'm gonna enjoy this. This breakfast is a really good alternative to having eggs because I feel like it is super satisfying and full of flavor. And with their scrambled tofu, with all of the stuff mixed in with it, it just feels like a really hearty, tasty breakfast.
Really good.
So breakfast was delicious, obviously. Now I'm going to attempt to do a workout, and I say attempt because I've done something to my foot. I don't know what I did to my foot, but it really hurts to like roll it or bend it at all, or like jumping, leaping, that sort of thing. I pretty much have to keep it flat, like stationary. So I'm going to see what I can come up with in terms of trying to get a sweat up without hurting my foot too much. Went a lot better than I thought it was going to. I really didn't think I was going to be able to do much in terms of exercise, but I wore these Nike Air Max that I don't ever wear anymore. But because they're super flat along the bottom and they're really like rigid, my foot couldn't bend around in them at all, which worked perfectly because, to be honest, I didn't feel my foot at all during the workout. So yeah, got a pretty good sweat up, feeling much better mentally now. Yeah, I feel like working out at home is so important to me. Otherwise, if I don't, I can feel my mental health spiraling into a place where I don't want it to be. So yeah, I'm gonna write the workout in the description box below in case you do want a new workout to try at home. Obviously, I've got a few weights and bits and pieces at home, but you can alter any of the exercises for whatever you've got at home. And I mean, you don't even have to use weights. But yeah, really enjoyed that. I'm gonna go have a shower now, and I will see you in the next clip. All right, workout is done, shower has been had, took the dogs for a walk. Now it is time for me to head up to the grocery shops because we need to pick up some groceries, and also I want to make some kind of like cool vegan recipe for tonight's dinner. Not 100% sure what it is I want to make yet. I'm thinking potentially enchiladas, or maybe like a vegan pulled pork recipe. Don't know, but anyway, I'm going to grab my green bags and my mask, and then I'm going to head up there. So I will see you guys shortly. Oh, and also need to stop and get wine because it is definitely an essential item in this household. Well, if there's one thing I have to say from that shopping experience, it's that it pays to be a vegan in the middle of a global pandemic, because every single product I wanted was in stock. I don't know if you've seen the meat shelves at your local supermarket recently, but there was nothing, which I find quite disgusting for multiple reasons, but let's not go into that. Anyway, I'm happy that I got everything that I wanted, and now I'm gonna go to the bottle shop. Gonna do a quick little grocery haul for you to show you what it is I picked up. So, got strawberries, garlic, tomatoes, bananas, lemons, purple onion, some avocados and broccoli. All that was from the fresh fruit and veggie store. And then from Woolworths, I got some jackfruit so that I can make some pulled pork when I feel like it. Tinned mixed beans for the enchiladas that I'm gonna make tonight. 2 of these Indian golden lentil soups from Amy's. These are my favorite, and they are a really quick, easy vegan dinner option. You just cook it up with a bunch of veggies and stuff, and it turns out like a curry, and then you can have it with rice. Hummus, some vegan mince for enchiladas tonight. Nuttelex, the buttery kind. This one's really nice. It's probably the closest match that you can get to what tastes like butter. So I got 2 different types of vegan cheese, and I will just quickly explain to you, the thing with vegan cheese is each type of cheese is good for something different. Like some of them melt really well, some of them are more tasty than others. So depending on what it is you want to use your cheese for, kind of varies on which one to get. So I'll just show you. This one that I got, the mature cheddar style, it's a very soft, crumbly cheese with a very sharp taste, almost like if you know what Mersey Valley cheese tastes like. It's sort of similar to that one. It can melt quite well. And then this one, it says it's halloumi, right? And the texture and the taste of it is almost quite similar to Parmesan cheese, but surprisingly, this one melts the best out of any of the vegan cheeses. So for my enchiladas tonight, I'm gonna do a combination of the 2. Also, hot tip, if you didn't know, to get vegan cheese to melt, you have to cover it. Whatever it is you're cooking, you have to cover it, like steam it, because if you just have it directly under the grill, it won't melt. Anyway, also got some of these ready-to-eat falafels, 2 more Oatly baristas, a block of the semi-firm tofu that I like to eat, some rooibos and vanilla tea, and then the alcohol that I got. This is the wine that I drink the most. It is a Yalumba Pinot Grigio, and it is vegan friendly. And before you think I'm crazy by saying that my wine is vegan friendly, if you didn't know, a lot of wines are actually made with the aid of milk and egg products. If you look on the back and the fine print down the bottom, it says that it contains traces of egg and milk, because it's got something to do with like the clarification process of white wine. Anyway, long story, who cares? The other one that I got, this is my all-time favorite. This is a sparkling rosé, and somebody actually got me this for the first time for my birthday last year, and I have been hooked ever since. And again, it is vegan friendly. So even though it is only $5.24, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to pop that bottle of rosé and I'm going to start prepping dinner, and I will show you how to make freaking delicious vegan enchiladas that will fool even like the most meaty meat eater. They are really good, you guys. Let's pop this bad boy. Cheers to drinking alone. So good. Highly recommend it, guys. Get on it. Let's make some dinner.
It's too dark, it's too loud in the city. If I had a god, I would say he was wrong. Got these scars, but I think they're pretty. So I say, hey, been high since yesterday. You know it kills the pain. It's hard to find the love through every shade of gray. So tired of the same, never seems to change. It's hard to find the love through every shade of gray. It's hard to find a love through every shade of
So to put the enchiladas together, you're going to need an oven-proof dish like this big glass one. You are also going to want your tortillas or wraps of whatever kind. These white corn tortillas are the best. They are very fragile though. They're very, like, they break really easily, but the taste of them is much more authentic when it comes to Mexican taste. You could use flour ones though. You're going to want your vegan cheese, which I have pre-grated, and then your enchilada filling, and we will get wrapping. P.S. There is something very wrong with this scene. If you can guess what it is in the comments below, I'll send you some vegan cookies. So I've been on the phone for about half an hour. I got interrupted, but this is what I mean about these tortillas being really fragile. They're not like your typical flour tortilla, like they will break and curl up and whatever. But I'm just gonna tell you now, it does not matter that they end up looking like this, because I'm gonna pour sauce all over the top of it and it's gonna kind of end up just being like a bake anyway. I've actually run out of room on the SD card on my camera, so I can't keep filming on there, and my laptop is nearly full, so we're gonna have to film the rest of this on my iPhone. But let's check out how the enchiladas are going. Let's see how they're looking. Fingers crossed. Far out. Look how good that looks. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna call it quits for the night because there is no more room on my camera and this food looks too good, and I'm just gonna go enjoy my life. So I love you guys and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Please let me know if you're gonna try this enchilada recipe. It is delicious, you guys. Your friends will not be disappointed. Not that you can have your friends around at your house right now. But anyway, love you. Bye.